Hello world. I really gotta do something about this. I gotta get that changed out. Oh, look at that. All the tiles peeled up, but what in the world is that? Ugh. Got some tape work done by my lovely wife so we can get some paint on the walls. It's really starting to come together. Let me toss a light on here so y'all can see what's up. Alright, so as you can see, we are totally making progress on the new warehouse space, shop space, office space. We're just making progress on the new space. Got some tape up because I think I'm going to paint this today. I've already got the paint colors and stuff picked out. We've already got paint bought, so hopefully today we can get some paint on these walls. I don't know how good that's going to turn out because there's some spackling and stuff that needs to be done, but I think I'm going to put a fish tank right here, you know, try to make this place a little homely. I do like my fish, but yeah, and it gets it out of the house, which I think my wife would be pretty excited about. Whoa, wrong part. I am going to have to take you guys off of the tripod and let's take a look at this stuff here. Now, I scraped up all of the tiles, messed up my perfectly good New Balance tennis shoes, and got all of the tiles scraped up. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be. It actually took me 2 whole days to get this scraped up. I learned in the process that I am a DJ and not a tile guy, because it sucked. We got the tile up, but in the process of getting the tile up, all that crap on the walls, that's all glue. So I can't paint over that because it would look like shit. So I need to get all of this glue off of the walls so we can paint in here. I have decided, if nothing else but for my own sanity, I'm not going to stain the concrete. You know, it's just, it would look dope. It would really look cool. But, the key word, but, it would just take forever. And, you know, because I'm trying to do this project by myself. Oh, by the way, I had a comment in the last video. Why do the work? Why not just pay somebody $10,000 to $20,000 and have them do it? I think you kind of just answered your own question, because it costs $10,000 to $20,000. That's a lot of money to pay and not make a dime. You know, that's just one of those things. It puts you behind the 8 ball. I would rather do a lot of the work myself because let's just be honest here. I'm really busy. I'm a really busy guy, but during the day, unless I'm in meetings or, you know, doing computer work, I can be doing a lot of this work myself. It's not that I can't do it. It's just that this isn't my field. The reason why I didn't pay somebody to do this, because I've got friends that are contractors who would probably cut me really good deals, but you wouldn't be getting dope content right here on my channel. Or, you know, and this is all a learning experience. This is stuff that, you know, I can tell whoever, you know, I'm trying to inspire or whatever. You know, I renovated my office the first time, and, you know, it's just a part of the journey, a part of the story. Plus, again, $10,000 to $20,000, I got it, but I don't want to spend it, you know. But anyway, so I've decided I am not going to stain the concrete. We're going to put laminate wood down, and it's going to look pretty good. I think we're going to go with like a darker color, so that's the plan. The goal right now, though, is to get this stuff off of the wall so I can start painting in here. started sanding on this wall here. It's just about ready for some paint. I've got some more touch-up stuff to do kind of on the floor, right in that area there, kind of make it a little bit better. Like I said, on this wall, a big fish tank is going right here. Plus, I think I'm going to go ahead and put textured paint on this instead of smoothing it out. That way it'll hide a lot of the kind of imperfections in here because we've got a lot of this glue stuff that's still on the wall. We'll see after the first coat. Hopefully I only have to do one, but again, we shall see. I need to put a little bit more spackle on this wall, sand it off, and then we can start painting. We went with like a light beige, just trying to keep it pretty simple. The office color is a gray, which is already painted. I'll show that to you here in a second. My wife and my lovely mother-in-law painted that guy. Looks great. So that, after we get the floor in, it's ready to start moving in. I'm gonna go ahead and paint this. This color in here is gonna be the same throughout the rest of the office space. Just trying to keep it clean, simple, and nice. So let's get some paint on the walls. As you can see, we have got it painted. My wife and mother-in-law did a great job getting this thing painted. I think it turned out pretty well. We've still got to put the light covers back on and the base trim we've got to re-glue or rebuy really because it's not reusable. Rebuy that and glue it back on the walls. The floors, as you can see, are not in the best of shape right now, but we'll talk about that momentarily. So while we literally wait on paint to dry, I'm going to answer a few questions. I put out a couple of plugs on my Snapchat and my Instagram. If you aren't following me there, please follow me there. I only got a few questions, but that's probably because I don't plug my social media enough. So Snapchat, Instagram. While we answer questions, let's have a little breakfast. All right, that's more like it. I'm hungry. First question comes from my buddy Dash, who is also a YouTuber. I'll put his link here or down in the description. If you're generally interested in barbecue, diesel vehicles, beard growth, check his channel out. Pretty interesting stuff. His question is, do you think you bit off more than you can chew? I wouldn't say so. Right now, I am currently comfortable with the amount of uncomfortable this situation has put me in. So, I don't think I bit off more than I can chew. I've always been one to be a dreamer and, you know, hope for the best. I think it's going to work out really well. You know, you never know unless you try. So why not just try? I'm still young. I don't have any kids. My wife's got a great career. I've got a great career. I got a great support system. So why not just give it a shot? You never know unless you just take a jump off that cliff. So this was kind of one of those things I think will ultimately propel me into, you know, my next level of business. But we shall see. You shall see. Right here on the channel. Questions from Snapchat. DJ, don't you know? What insurance company do you use for your insurance for your DJ equipment? I actually have a policy through State Farm. I believe it's a $4 million general liability, just because we do some bigger productions and some, you know, bigger venues and outside and stuff like that. So I got a $4 million general liability. I think it's $2 million aggregate. And then for my equipment, I think I have a $500,000 coverage. Just because this stuff's expensive and you never know what's going to happen if, you know, this whole place could go up in flames. Or, you know, it could all get stolen. But if you don't have insurance, get insurance because, man, you need it. Just for the liability purposes alone, you need that insurance. All right, good question though. Next question comes from Dennison the Great on Snapchat. Where have the gig logs been? Here's the thing. I know you guys want gig logs. You may not even care about this whole shop experience. Believe me, I've been plenty busy. As a matter of fact, I'll put up some pictures on the screen right now. This was some laser production that we just did at a local college for their spring musical. Turned out really well. You know, that was a week-long job. Lots of stuff involved. Lots of you know working with the students and the director of the musical and getting things set up. If you want to see gig logs, you should go subscribe to my buddy DJ Barr's channel. There's Rick Webb. There's Jay Book. There is a lot of people doing gig logs now, which is kind of why I want to turn this channel into something different. You know, the guys that are doing gig logs are doing a great job at it. I've been in business longer, I think longer than most of the people that's been doing gig logs. I would like to turn this into like a Q&A. You come here to learn stuff or pick my brain since I've been doing this for about 10 years now. I would like to turn this channel into that with the occasional gig log or the occasional office shop talk or whatever. So that is a long-winded answer to that question. Next question comes from Austin. How much do you have invested in sound equipment? That's a great question. I probably have in the neighborhood of 30,000, 35, 40,000. If you factor in the VRX system that we just bought, the JBL subs, all of the EV stuff, power amps, yeah, I'd probably say 30 to 40,000, which isn't, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that much. Next question comes from Jonathan. When is the shop tour? The shop tour is coming. I will get the shop tour done just as soon as I get this office space done. This is the main objective priority, is getting this shop space done. I've got to get this done so I can get open to the public. I have to have it inspected. They've got to come out and make sure it's safe and up to code and check my fire extinguishers and stuff like that before they will even issue me a business license for this office space. So that's the main, that is the main task. After I get that done, the shop tour is a-coming, and I will show you guys all my stuff. It's gonna be fantastic. I hope you stick around for it. So I'm gonna close out the Q&A here because my cereal is getting soggy. All right, so upon further inspection, I know you can't really tell on camera probably, but this thing definitely needs another coat. Looks kind of, maybe you can tell a little bit right there, maybe not. Looks kind of splotchy, so yeah, you can definitely tell right there. So what I'm going to do is thin out the paint a little bit and just give it one more good coat. After that, we should be good. I'll check in with you after that. Alright. I don't know what's going on, but it looks worse. I don't know. I don't know. This wall doesn't look terrible, but there's still like something right there. I don't know. What the hell, guys? Anyway, that is it for this one. I think I'm going to edit this one down. The office is painted. It looks fantastic. I need to get something done with this lobby area or foyer. I need to get something done with the foyer. And then painting the little conference room area. And that's pretty much it besides the flooring. So tomorrow I'm going to pick up some office furniture, getting a pretty good deal on it, super high quality. So pretty stoked about that actually. And then once I get the floor down, guys, it is time to move in. So it's getting closer. I'm getting more and more pumped. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Like I said, In the next one, we're going to be putting flooring down, continuing the painting, getting office furniture. Just stay tuned, guys. It's going to be super awesome. Instagram here. Snapchat here. If you want to follow me for behind the scenes stuff. And as always, send me any questions, anything you got to my email. I'm going to put it right here, djwoopig@gmail.com. I know I'm a pretty social guy and I'm pretty open. My phone number, you can find it. You can just find it. The thing is, I've got guys, it seems like it's happening more and more. I've got guys that are just calling me that just want to chit chat. I got a job here. I don't want to be rude, but this is my job, and I can't sit around and talk to random people about their DJ business stuff for 30-45 minutes at a time. But I would love to email you. So shoot me an email and I can answer any questions that you have. If it's something that we need to discuss over the phone, I will call you. Don't call me.
Don't ever.
I'm kidding. But I'm just putting it out there. Email is the best way to communicate with me. So until next time, this has been DJ Woopig and The Office starting to come together. Later.